Good morning, everyone. Honorable Director, Sir, Professor Arvind Chaube, Registrar in Charge, Dr. Gaurav Kumar, our today's speaker, Dr. Akshay Deepak, HOD of all departments, respected faculties, research scholars, and all the participants. Department of CSE IIIT Bhagalpur welcomes you all to the inaugural session of this two-week faculty development program that started from 12 December and will continue till 23rd. Now I would like to call upon our Honorable Director, Sir, and all the dignitaries to come forward for the lamp lighting ceremony. Now I would like to call Mrs. Abhilasha Bharti ma'am for Saraswati Vandana.
रविरुद्रपितामह विष्णुनुतं हरिचन्दन कुङ्कुम पङ्कयुतं मुनिवृन्द गजेन्द्र समानयुतं तव नौमि सरस्वती पादयुगम् शशिशुद्ध सुधा हिमधामयुतं शशि शुद्ध सुधा हिमधामयुतं शरदम्बरबिम्ब समानकरं बहुरत्न मनोहर कान्तियुतं बहुरत्न मनोहर कान्तियुतं तव नौमि सरस्वती पादयुगम् कनकाब्ज विभूषित भूतिपवं भवभाव विभावित भिन्न पदं प्रभु चित्त समाहित साधु पदं तव नौमि सरस्वती पादयुगम् भवसागर भञ्जन भीतिनुतं प्रतिपादित सन्ततिकारणिदं विमलादिक शुद्ध विशुद्ध पदं तव नौमि सरस्वती पादयुगम् मतिहीन जनाश्रय पारमिदं सकलागम भाषित भिन्न पदं परिपूरित विश्वमनेक भवं तव नौमि सरस्वती पादयुगम् परिपूर्ण मनोरथ धाम निधिं परमार्थ विचार विवेक वेदिं सूर्योषित सेवित पाद तलं तव नौमि सरस्वती पादयुगम् सुरमौलि मणि द्युति शुभ्रकरं विषयादि महाभय वर्णहरं निज कान्ति विमोचित चन्द्र शिवं तव नौमि सरस्वती पादमिदं रविरुद्र पितामह विष्णुनुतं हरिचन्दन कुङ्कुम पङ्कयुतं मुनिवृन्द गजेन्द्र समानयुतं तव नौमि सरस्वती पादयुगम्. Thank you.
I would like to request Dr. Dilip Kumar Chaube, Sir, the coordinator of this FDP, to welcome Director Sir with shawl and bouquet. And I would like to kindly request Director Sir to welcome our guest speaker, Dr. Akshay Deepak. I would like to request Dr. Babul Prasad Tiwari, HOD CAC, to say a few words.
Honorable Director Sir of IIIT Bhagalpur, respected Speaker Dr. Akshay Deepak, different HODs of different sections, my dear faculty colleagues and staff, and all the participants. First of all, very good morning to all of you. At the very outset, I would like to express my sincere thanks and gratitude to our Honorable Director Sir for giving us the opportunity to conduct this FDP program. On behalf of Computer Science and Engineering Department, I welcome you all in the FDP program on artificial intelligence and machine learning in healthcare and agriculture. As you all know, that this FDP program is under ATAL scheme, which has to be conducted in two different modes. So the first week has been conducted in online mode, where several speakers from NITs and IIITs have taken their session. For the coming few days, some hands-on experience will be there. So on behalf of CSC department, I welcome you all again. I hope that you will experience an exciting academic ambience for the coming few days. Thank you very much.
I would request Dr. Dilip Kumar Chaube sir to come up for his introductory speech.
Respected Director Sir, our Speaker Dr. Akshay Deepak Sir, all HOD, faculty members, staff, all participants. Firstly, I would like to wish you all a very warm good morning. Wish you a very warm welcome to you all present here. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today. I am very pleased to welcome you to the commencement ceremony of 2 weeks FDP on artificial intelligence and machine learning in healthcare and agriculture, organized by Department of CSC. It started from 12 December and will end on 23rd December 2022. The first week of the FDP was conducted in online mode, whereas the second week conducted in offline mode. It is indeed a very special and important course for learners, which includes PG students, research scholars, faculties, and industrial professionals. The first and foremost goal of this course is to impart knowledge and industry level training on AI and ML, and specifically about their applications in healthcare and agriculture. I feel very privileged to say that all this will be done through expert lectures delivered by faculties of some of the most prestigious institutes of India like IIT, IIITs, and NIT, and also by some industry experts who have a very vast and long experience in this field. I am certain that this course will help our enthusiastic participants to grow in the field of AI and ML. I am hoping that by the end of this program, the participants should be able to understand and apply following topics: how AI, machine learning, and deep learning works, along with motivations in healthcare and agriculture. Applications of AI, machine learning, and deep learning in healthcare and agriculture sector. How to formulate problems into artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning framework. Apply the concept and practical knowledge in analysis, design, and development of AI, machine learning, deep learning techniques. Practical session on machine learning and deep learning techniques by using Python majorly in healthcare and agriculture. Disease types in both healthcare and agriculture that the AI and machine learning communities are currently tackling. I'm very delighted to share that we received a great response in application for our FDP. 50 out of 50 participants have been recorded, out of which 34.2% are PG students, 44% are research scholars, 13% are faculty members, and the rest are industry professionals. I would like to convey my sincere gratitude towards our Honorable Director, Sir, Professor Arvind Chaubey, for motivating us to conduct this type of FDP. Director Sir has always inspired us and motivated the students with his hard work. His contributions in various fields of engineering and teaching is commendable. He is appreciated by us and the students. We have learned a lot from him. I would say that better than 1,000 days of diligent study is one day with a great teacher. And Director Sir is one of those teachers. I hope that every student and faculty get a mentor like him, and the world needs more teachers like him. With this, I would like to conclude my introductory speech. Thank you.
Now I would request Dr. Babul Prasad Tiwari sir to come up for introducing director sir.
I would like to take the privilege to introduce our Honorable Director, Sir, Professor Arvind Chaubey. Professor Arvind Chaubey is presently Founding Director of Indian Institute of Information Technology, Bhagalpur, and Professor in HAG scale in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering at National Institute of Technology, Jamshedpur. He honored the head of the EC department during 2000 to 2005 and 2011 to 2013 at NIT Jamshedpur. He was the Dean Faculty Welfare and Member Senate of NIT Jamshedpur. Being the Mentor Institute, he was the coordinator of IIIT Ranchi. Professor Arvind Chaubey is presently Executive Committee member of AICT New Delhi and also BOG member of IIIT Allahabad. He is a fellow member of Institute Engineers, member of IEEE, life member of Indian Society for Technical Education, and also Secretary cum Treasurer for Jharkhand and Bihar of Indian Society for Technical Education. He was the member of Program Committee of various international conferences. He was awarded Dr. Syamaprasad Mukherjee National Eminent Academician Award by Chanakya Foundation in the year of 2019. His name is published in Who's Who in the World publication November 2019 USA. He visited and presented research papers in France, Switzerland, Italy, UK, Hong Kong, and Bangkok. He presented his institute team Drift Project Formula SAE from September 1st to 7, 2012 in Japan. His present research interests are digital signal processing, digital communication, antenna design, and soft computing. He has supervised 7 PhD scholars and more than 25 MTech dissertations. He has applied for 3 patents in the year of 2020, which are now under examination. He has published 2 books, 9 book chapters, and more than 60 research articles in international journals and conferences. He has more than 34 years of experience in teaching and research. He was the expert member of various interview boards such as UPSC, New Delhi, Public Service Commission, Chhattisgarh, and Jharkhand for faculty recruitment. He has developed AI-based COVID-19 detection software, which was approved by ICMR New Delhi. Further, MOHFW has taken the cognizance of the software and is in process for integration with Sanjeevani application. Professor Chaubey has developed artificial intelligence module for detection of pests and diseases of major crops of Bihar and received a consultancy project of an amount of rupees 75.02 lakhs from Bihar Agriculture University, Bhagalpur. I would like to request our Honorable Director, sir, to say a few words. Sir, please.
Good morning, Supervisor, to everyone. The participants of this FDP program, which is assigned for both offline mode and the online mode. The guest speaker here, Akshay Deepak ji, is from NIT Patna, The coordinators, Dilip Kumar Chaube, and the co-coordinators, Babul Prasad Tiwari ji, heads of head head of this Institute Electronics and Math, faculty members, head Sandeep Raj, Artificial Center of Excellence, AI and Data Science. So uh, today is the inaugural program after the online. It is the offline in my campus. So first time after the 2 years you are gathered here for the this program. Otherwise, it was the online before also because there are so many NEP 2020 and this of the workshop is organized by the institute, but all is through the online mode. So happy to come my institute. I welcome to all. So topic AI and machine learning based applications in health care and agriculture. And this institute is already doing a lot of work in this area. Myself, PI in the this one which is said by the announcer, that is the Tiwari. That is the Corona, when Corona started 2000 March, so 220 March. So that time on 22nd March, all Prime Minister announced the lockdown and the letter comes from the MHRD to the all institute, means IT and IT and triple ITs to work, innovation works on this Corona, how to protect something. So every institution had doing the work in the area of something PPT kit, something this or something. But I called to the my faculty and I started the work. Read so many journals regarding the so only two diagnosis. One is the RT-PCR, other is the antigen test. So only two. So it is a drawback in the RT-PCR. That is the two parameters. One is the sensitivity, other is the specificity. Sensitivity means if the 100% patients is affected by the corona, it is confirmed it is the corona, and you test it by the RT-PCR, then only 65% give the positive result, and 35 is the negative result. So this is the drawback of the RT-PCR. But gold standard is the RT-PCR. So I'm not saying this on this data in the ICMR. So it means 35% persons, those who are the positive. So getting the negative certificate, they are wondering the result, and that is the maybe chances to spread the this corona. So and the other parameters like the specificity, which is the case is if the 100% is normal, then we check it from the RT-PCR. So that is the 99%. That in that case, that is 99% given the result. In two cases, I have developed the software. Sandeep Raj is here. Uh, he's assigned to work to him, and I also work in the AI. So my 2014 I did PhD. So that is the soft computing, of course, artificial neural net, backend logic, PSO, fuzzy logic. Every software I've done a lot of work. So I am familiar with that one. So I called to the Sandeep Raj and given the work, and within 2 months we have developed the AI based on the basis of the X-ray, lungs X-ray. So lungs X-ray, there is no, and that time there is no any other alternative. So find out the X-ray is find too difficult in India because it is that is the restrictions that the hospitals you cannot provide the X-ray any patient data to the any persons. So you cannot get any data from the India. So from the GitHub and other sources getting the access data, and that is the training and the testing. You know, the AI, that are two parameters. So training and testings I have done. So that time 10,000 data I received, and the training and testing 50%, like whatever it is the culture of the AI. So after doing the then that time 98%, that is the sensitivity. So and the 98.6% is the specificity. So I contact to the I have validated even I use the CDAC supercomputer also, IT Patna, that is the Patna. So for help, otherwise it is take 2-3 days to that is the run and given the result. So again change then 2-3 days. So I contacted my friend, that is the Aditya. He's a director CTAC. So he was the earlier faculty in IT Jamshedpur. So I contacted, he allows. So I sent to the Sandeep Raj there. They're doing the software. That is the processing the software there. So finding the result. So I contacted to the Ashwini Chaubeji, that is the MP here, and that time MOS Minister Health. So I have done this software. So I want to I want to validate again by the any hospitals, because you have done a lot of work, and if the any standard agency is not validated, then there is no meaning of the your work. आप घर में कितना भी पढ़ें, जब जेई में बैठेंगे, सीबीएसई के एग्जाम में बैठेंगे, तब लगेगा कि आप इंडिया में कहाँ पर हैं. तो उसी तरह आप you have done the work, but that is the validation. So I talked to the that minister. He authorized me to, that is the one hospital, Delhi. क्या hospital था संदीप? Ramanolia hospitals. And I sent to Sandeep Raj there for the 1 month time to take the validation. After validation, they given the same result. And then I request to ICMR. ICMR Bhargava, Madam Bhargava, that is the Director General. He talked to me and he refused to do this validation, because he's saying that I am not in that area. The work of AI is not in the ICMR. So he returned. Then again I talked to the minister. This is the case. Then he talked to the Balam Bhagwat Director General. Then he specialized, and then ICMR constituted a committee, higher committee, and the chairman of that committee was that is the AIMS director, Guleria, and PGIR director Chandigarh. So many CSIR directors. So 10, 12 directors. There's so many meetings. In the meetings, that is the protocol is prepared, and accordingly, AIMS Patna tries to given the X-rays to this institute. So take 2-3 months time to collect the X-ray. My question is, so AI in the I later I talked to the that is the PK Kondas, PK Das, PK Das director AIMS Patna. He again done the MOU with me, just looking the work of the AI, because he had done the validation, and since that this work this software is doing a lot of finally that 98.6% in the case of the corona given the best result. Not corona, it is the that is the normal corona, that is the pneumonia, that is tuberculosis, everything given that result, that is fine. So he talked to me that Professor Chavak, can you do the MA with me? So I agree, and then make the one MU. So for training of their daughters, in the case for the AI and the ML, and the data they have. So how to ignite the data so that now on the basis of the AI, so that it would take 3 months time, but you can search it, given the command. So easily data, the X-ray whatever in database, तो X-ray आपको तुरंत मिल जाए, ऐसा कुछ उनको करना था. लेकिन आफ्टर एक दो कंसल्टेशन हुआ, आफ्टर दैट दे इज नॉट पीके दास देन ट्रांसफर टू other institutions, then no one, no person of that institute is in touch with me regarding this AIML progress. So this is the one cases. Then after the Ministry of Health, that is the Mansukh Mandia, now who is the cabinet minister there, he called me, his office called me, and I went there with the Sandeep Raj also along with me. He talked to me that Professor Chaube, how to make this software global, means in India level, because this is the first software. It is the for AI based detecting the this corona. So so how to make the guidelines. So I told the minister, sir, I'm the engineer, you are the doctor. So I cannot help you. Your doctors, make a committee of the doctors, and there are so many hospitals and organizations you have. So why not making the committee report, committee organizing the committee, and that committee giving the report to you how to implement this software all over India. So after that, after the 2 3 months, then the Prem Agrawal, who is the Joint Secretary, Government of India Health, talked to me. I want to see your this AI-based software demo. So demo is going on from here, and after that, they decided to implement this software in the app, in the Sanjeevani, whatever the app is in the Government of India. So this is the history of the healthcare. This means you are doing the work in the healthcare. Along with these other faculty members, that is the Sandan and some other of the persons in the, that is the cancer detection from the blood cancer detection. Other, that is the breast cancer detections. So other, that is the, yeah, Sandeep Raj also doing the ECG. You have the, if you go to the ECG, so in ECG, after the ECG showing the report to the doctors, just say okay, okay, yeah, जो भी बोले हो गया, लेकिन क्या है नहीं है समझ नहीं आता है. Then he had done the PhD from the IIT Patna, and their work is generally 18 to 20 types of the ECG. From the diseases you can predict the from the ECG. So they collected the all type of the ECG data and make the library, and in the real time, whatever the ECG is coming, they compare to the that ECG, and that ECG compared which is matching anyone normal भी वहाँ पर है जिससे वो मैच किया उससे then and the doctors already told that this ECG अगर ऐसा है तो ऐसा रोग होगा, ऐसा है तो ऐसा रोग होगा, तो automatically ECG, you have done the ECG, immediately finding the your result कि आपको क्या है. So there's no need of your any doctor's advice, yeah, any radiologist advice for the ECG. Immediately doing the ECG and finding the result. So this is the AIA. So they had done the work. So even now there is the every person that is the wristwatch and something that is the wearable devices coming, and if you're moving, then your steps, your what is the blood pressures, what is your like the pulse rate, what is the respiration, what is your that is the your temperatures, everything coming on this device. So a small device, even mobile app is also coming. So India has means world is doing the so much work in the this health sectors. So there's a lot of scopes. That's augmented augmented and virtual reality cases also. IoT based works is also going on. So depends on you how to आप काम कहाँ से शुरू करें. काम शुरू करना है लेकिन आपको एक start कर देना है. Basic thing is you should know the AI, ML, deep learning like this way. So otherwise, Pythons, whatever you are teaching here, it is just it is the formal. It is not sufficient to just given that this ऐसा होता है, लेकिन सीखना आपको है. जब तक आप उसको बेस नहीं बनाएंगे, तब तक नहीं हो पाएगा। तो आप यहाँ से आप जैसे गाइडलाइंस, ये दिस इज द गाइडलाइंस, दिस इज नॉट द प्रॉपर नॉलेज। सो रास्ता दिखा रहे हैं कि ये है रास्ता, ये भी है। In the agriculture area, I have done the work also. So the vice chancellors of this Bihar Agriculture Institute come in my chamber and talk to me, Professor, I feeling the difficulties because when the farmers went to the field, they found that their crops being yellowish, yeah, suppose whitish, या काला हो रहा है, something blackish. तो वो उसको क्या करता है कि then farmer call to the scientist, या suppose any nearby blocks, जो उसके साइंटिस्ट हैं, जो टेक्नीशियन, उससे बात करते हैं, वो सजेशन देते हैं कि यू टेक द समथिंग दिस केमिकल्स, ये दवा ले लो, उसमें इतना पानी मिला दो, इतना छिड़काव कर दो। सो दिस इज वन केस। सो इस टाइप का काफी हजारों कॉल्स आते हैं और हमारे साइंटिस्ट जो है थक गए हैं जवाब देते देते। व्हाई नॉट मेकिंग द, व्हाई नॉट कैन यू प्रिपेयर डू द माय वर्क फॉर द ऑटोमेशन हो जाए कि अपने आप वो जवाब आए और उनको जवाब चला जाए, ऐसा हो सकता है क्या? हमने कहा कि हाँ हाँ हम कर सकते हैं। आई एक्सेप्टेड द चैलेंज एंड देन आई मेक द ऐप। सो ऐप, and the app is such that I actually there are two cases. He only told me that जो किसान जो बात कर रहा है उस लैंग्वेज को समझ के उसका रिप्लाई देते हैं। तो हमने कहा कि यहाँ के जो किसान है, कोई मैथिली में बात करेगा, कोई भोजपुरी में बात करेगा, हिंदी लैंग्वेज तो प्रॉपर नहीं बात करेगा वो, तो या इंग्लिश में बात करता, हिंदी में करता तो ठीक था। तो हम इस पर काम नहीं करेंगे, हम दूसरा उपाय सोचते हैं। Then I told you the Sandeep Raj, go to the image processing, so make the app, and the app when the farmers went to the in the morning in their field, they take the photographs of that infected persons. So फोटोग्राफ ले लिया वहां से अपने मोबाइल से, लेने के बाद ऐप में ही अपलोड है, वो अपलोड करेगा उसको इमेज को, अपलोड करने के साथ क्लाउड में या सर्वर जो जहां पर है वहां गया, वहां पर मेरा एआई बेस्ड सॉफ्टवेयर पहले से रखा हुआ है। एंड ईच डिजिट अगर हिट है तो उसमें कितने डिजिट लगते हैं, और उस ईच डिजिट का 5000 के आसपास ये इमेजेस वो पहले से उनके साइंटिस्ट को दे रखे हैं, जो एआई को हमने ट्रेनिंग किया है। एआई को ट्रेन करके हमने हर एक रोग के लिए पहले से तैयार करके रखा है। वो सॉफ्टवेयर आपके वहां पर सर्वर में है। जैसे ही वो किसान के थ्रू इमेजेस आता है, उसको सर्वर में जो सॉफ्टवेयर है उसको रिकॉग्नाइज करता है, या इसको रिकॉग्नाइज करता है, रिकॉग्नाइज करके अलग करता है। जैसे ही अलग किया बाहर कि ये रोग से मैच करता है, उसका सॉल्यूशन वहां के जो साइंटिस्ट एग्रीकल्चर है पहले से बना के रखे हुए हैं कि ऐसा आएगा तो सर ये जवाब उसके साथ जाना चाहिए। तो वो जवाब उसके साथ टैग हो जाता है, वो टैग होके फिर चला जाएगा तो ये करीब 1 मिनट के अंदर हो जाता है सर। वो इमेज सेंड किया, वो एआई मेरा सॉफ्टवेयर इसको एनालाइज किया, और एनालाइज करने के बाद उसको डिटेक्ट करके अलग किया, जवाब रखा हुआ उसके साथ अटैच करके किसान को जो मोबाइल में चला गया, और टेक्स्ट मैसेज गया, क्योंकि जवाब उसका टेक्स्ट मैसेज में है साइंटिस्ट का, जो एग्रीकल्चर साइंटिस्ट है उनका। सो वो पढ़ लिया। देन ही केम टू मी दैट सर किसान जो पढ़ा लिखा नहीं है, वो टेक्स्ट मैसेज आप जो भेजते हैं वो तो पढ़ नहीं पाता है, तो क्या करें? तो हमने बोला, फिर बुलाया इनको, बोला कैसा है कि इसको टेक्स्ट मोड को ऑडियो मोड में चेंज कर दो, ऑडियो में। सो मेक द वन प्ले बटन, and after that that text is in the audio, so in Hindi या जो भी टेक्स्ट वो रीजनल लैंग्वेज जो भी हो, रीजनल लैंग्वेज मींस स्टैंडर्ड रीजनल लैंग्वेज जो इंडिया का है, वैसा नहीं कि लोकल जो संविधान में नहीं है वो, जैसे कि हिंदी, इंग्लिश, आपका जो साउथ के लैंग्वेजेस हैं वो उर्दू, समथिंग किसी लैंग्वेज में ट्रांसलेट कर सकते हैं। तो हिंदी को हिंदी में टेक्स्ट मैसेज था, हिंदी को हमने कहा कि प्ले करो और उसको ऑडियो सुन लो। तो दिस इज द this I so institute got the consultancy, and they provide the 75 lakhs to the institute. So other AI based work is also going on in the industry purpose, in the industry plant. Generally, the Bhagalpur MD called to me and asking the solutions. जो छरिया जो घर बनाते हैं, लोहा लगाते हैं, छर पतला पतले इस तरह का. So making the when they after the making when the rods coming outside, they're making the cuttings, and the cutting is around 40 feet 40. So it is standard in the India. So but during the cutting it is something 38 39 less than the 40. So this stacks of the 40 इसका 10-20 जो भी stacks बनाते होंगे, when go to the retailer in the market, and the client when go to the shop asking the lots, they feel that इतने में इतना कम है, उसे रिजेक्ट कर देता है. हमने हमको 40 फीट वाला चाहिए, क्योंकि कैलकुलेशन क्या गया है कि इतने इतने लंबाई का इतना इतना लगेगा तो मेरा हो जाएगा, वो कम लेगा फिर उसको नुकसान है. तो वो रिजेक्ट कर देता है. देन इट इज द कमिंग फ्रॉम द रिटेल, आपको शॉपकीपर फिर मैन्युफैक्चरर को बोले कि ऐसा हमको वापस नुकसान होता है. That they call to me and given the problems, that can you find out how many ruts it is shortage by the AI something. So on the AI based, he again make the programs through the image processing. हमने कहा कि आप दो कैमरा का हमने नंबर दिया, कैमरा परचेस कर दो, वहाँ कैमरा लगा दो दोनों एंड में. रड अगर लंबा ऐसा है तो इधर भी लगा दो, उधर से भी लगा दो कैमरा. And just like you taking the photographs, and the square pictures coming from the photographs, face का photographs आता है, उसी तरह the circles, making the circles, and that is photographs capture the cameras, and the both side capture the cameras. The edges coming outside counting, suppose 20. So जो इनसाइड है वो तो नहीं आएगा, उधर हो सकता है कि उधर 18 जो दो अंदर घुस गया हो, तो इधर 20 है उधर 18 है. सो इट इज द डिफरेंस करके आपको बता देगा कि दो शॉट है, तो मैंने जो 40 फीट होना चाहिए 40 नहीं है, कम है. सो देन उसको फिर उसमें से उसको अलग करते हैं. सो दिस इज द I have done this programs and given the that estate plant, and he told me that 2-3 days back someone got this job, that is the 2.5 crores making these systems. So I given the solutions, and some company attached to me, I given the solution to that company, and that company on basis of that quoted there for preparing these systems. So cost is 2.5 crores. So each and every West industries, that is the healthcare, agriculture, there's so many areas where AI and ML and deep learning you can use and find out. This is the era अभी इसी का है क्या इस एरिया में काम करें. So lot of work है, आप सुनेंगे. हम तो डिटेल नहीं बताएंगे, लेकिन आपके एक्सपर्ट्स यहाँ आए हुए हैं और आपको बताएंगे. लेकिन आपको केवल ये एक FDP प्रोग्राम है, पैसा लगता नहीं है, आप ज्वाइन कर लिए और कभी ज्वाइन करेंगे नहीं करेंगे, लेकिन आपको सीखना है. अगर ज्वाइन करें तो आप अच्छा से सीखें, कुछ नॉलेज लेके जाएं. मेहनत करेंगे तो कुछ ना कुछ आपको मिलेगा ही. ठीक है, थैंक यू.
Now I would like to request Dr. Dilip Kumar Chaube sir to come up to introduce our today's speaker, Dr. Akshay Deepak sir.
I am going to introduce of our very first speaker, Dr. Akshay Deepak, of this offline session of FDP. I have worked with him for more than 2 years in NIT Patna. He is very dynamic, enthusiastic, knowledgeable, and hardworking person. He is also very popular among students, and they admire him for his work and knowledge. I'm going to give his introduction. Dr. Akshay Deepak is an associate professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at NIT Patna. He completed his master and PhD from Iowa University, USA in 2010 and 2013 respectively. His research interests include machine learning, algorithms, and bioinformatics. He has around 13 years of experience in academia and industry. He has been the PI of an R&D project sponsored from the Science and Engineering Research Board, Government of India, and was awarded Young Faculty Research Fellowship of Visvesvaraya PhD program sponsored by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, MIT, Government of India. He has more than 50 publications in reputed journals and conferences. So, thank you, sir. Please, sir. Welcome. I would like to call Akshay Deepak sir to say a few words on this subject. Sir, please.
Thank you. Honorable Director, sir, Dr. Tiwari, Dr. Chaubey, respected head of departments, respected faculty members, and my dear students. So before I start, I must confess I was very thrilled to hear what directors have said about the kind of work he has done. And to be honest, this is what engineering is supposed to do. Yes, we are too much into publishing papers and getting projects, but somewhere we tend to miss whether our research is impacting real life problems or not. And as Directors have narrated, it's not easy, even if we do have ideas, but to make it to reach the real life problems, I can truly understand how difficult it is to convince AIMS Patna to release their X-ray data set, and then to convince government to to give it a try to the software. A lot of times we get these ideas, but because the bureaucratic hurdle and the government procedures are so much that one has to be very persistent that to make such a thing happen. So it's a heroic work in my opinion, and I'm truly thrilled to hear the kind of work that he and his team is doing. I just want to congratulate him, sir. Excellent, sir. I didn't plan on this, but just by hearing him, it's not just research and publishing papers and a number of journals, but actually making it impact. And this is what is required. So we don't have to invent things in the sense, come up with very new state-of-the-art machine learning or deep learning algorithms, very sophisticated algorithms. But there are a lot of problems where these things can be applied, as Director Sir appropriately said. So AI, and he has already talked about a lot of fields in healthcare and agriculture, more than I know. And I just want to add that AI and machine learning and deep learning nowadays have become like algorithms. I hope all of us would be familiar with sorting algorithms, binary search, merge sort, bin sort, or for those of us who are not from computer science background, at least we know how to use Excel. There are things in Excel, how to find standard deviation, mean, sort, and so on. So AI and ML are sort of becoming like that. Even, for example, in sorting, all know merge sort is the best sorting algorithm. But if I have to sort, let's say, 5 billion numbers, so I may prefer bin sort. I may prefer bin sort. So in bin sort, what happens is we divide the numbers into chunks, and then we sort the individual lists, and then we merge them. Okay, so this is no rocket science. very simple application of sorting algorithms. So my point is AI and ML are becoming like that, where we don't have to invent new sorting algorithms, but we should be comfortable. We should have basic idea of knowledge how to apply these techniques. And trust me, their tools are readily available. Yes, we'll be doing some hands-on in coding, but even if you don't know coding, there are tools, UI-based tools, very advanced, sophisticated tools, where you just feed in the data, you tell them this is architecture I want, and this they give you the results. And you don't have to be from a background from computer science or anything. But to be able to use that, we should have some knowledge. We should have knowledge of how these techniques work. Like I said, I should know when to apply merge sort and when to apply bin sort, or when to do linear search and so on. These are very basic techniques. So I hope and a lot of us who get to do these FDPs or do these courses or do PhDs involving AI and machine learning. So again, the end goal should be to solve real world problems. It's not that all of us have to be, uh, you know, Einstein or Newton in proposing new theories after doing PhD, but just to solve such real world problems, uh, we need some understanding, some knowledge, and that also takes time. So we hope this FDP will be a step towards that in familiarizing us where how can we use these techniques and opening our minds so that when we come across such problems uh, in our work, or if we are working in government sector, in agricultural sector, healthcare sector, wherever, we have these ideas. We know if a problem like this comes, we should be able to raise our hand and say, hey, I know something that can help here. That is what is required. Now, Dr. Sir was talking about healthcare and where we can take X-ray, and this is one of the things I was going to talk about, that for lung-related diseases, pneumonia and so on. So research has advanced quite a lot where they can detect, pneumonia from COVID and non-COVID pneumonia and normal lung with accuracy, which is better than even human experts. This is what technology has achieved. Now think about its potential, the amount of possibilities it has. If I'm in a village where we don't have access to any healthcare professional, there's no doctor, or that poor doctor is burdened because there are 10,000 patients. But if there is a system, there's a kiosk where we can simply install an X-ray machine, and the person, whether illiterate or not, doesn't matter, just has to go, he or she just has to go and stand there and get an X-ray done. And that X-ray can analyze based on the knowledge that this is the problem that this person has, or if the X-ray is absolutely normal, and then using natural language processing techniques, if you can convey that in the language that that illiterate person, a farmer or a villager can understand, you know, it will do tons of benefits in keeping health, in keeping citizens in good health. It will save lot of money in training and in medical professionals, doctors. Even if we do have money, we don't have such professionals, number of professionals, expertise. And think even if it does require at the end a doctor is required, think the number of cases the doctor would be saved off in looking at. Let's say 1,000 number of patients get into that chaos, and let's say the system detects that only 10% are critical or 50 cases are critical, then the report needs to be sent only of about those 50 cases to the doctor. And that is, a huge saving. It's not possible. We don't have so many doctors. We don't have so many doctors. But if a doctor has a preliminary step where we can simply, put all these images or put all these X-rays, a pre-scan, where he can filter out, okay, these are not serious, these are absolutely healthy patients. is just having normal flu or normal cough and cold, and I only need to take care of serious cases like lung cancer or COVID or so on. So this is the kind of things that should excite us. And for doing such things, trust me, we don't have to be very expert at coding or very expert researchers in AI and ML, exploring very depth of how neural networks work or deep learning works. We should have some idea. We should have idea how things work. We should have an overall idea. We should have done hands-on, and this can make a huge difference in the progress of our country, and especially in a state like Bihar, where we are short on human resources expertise, where AI can and machine learning can pitch in healthcare. Apart from CT scan images and MRI scan images, X-rays, then we have retinopathy, where we can simply take from a smartphone, we can take image of your eye, and that can predict the level of sugar with higher accuracy than what a lab test would do. This is the kind of thing that is happening nowadays. So just imagine, I just have a smartphone. I put the my eye in front of the camera and take a picture and upload it to a software. Similar, pipeline, similar to the pipeline what directors have described, and we get the results. Imagine how much time and money we are saving, and how much accessible this becomes to all users. So a lot of such things are happening, are already there. We just need to understand and apply in our local area. Uh, that is, wherever we are, and if we are in a position of authority where we can influence how things work, and if we know about AI machine learning, if we are aware of this, we can say, it's not that even we have to be expert. We can say, okay, such thing exists. I've heard so and so researchers taking this such a view. Let's hire data engineers, or let's hire computer scientists or people who can do this. We just need vision, and if somebody who has expertise, so this can be done. And even in pathology, so machine learning, deep learning is being used, where under the microscope, apart from this human observation, we use AI and machine learning, image processing techniques for better results, for deeper observation, things that even with human cannot find out. For example, we see a lot of fraud happening in pathology labs, where they simply certify that the patient is all right without actually looking at it. And all these things, because once this technology is developed, it will be very cheap for anyone to use it. And who will benefit? The citizens, we common people. Similarly, in agricultural, apart from plant disease detection, even monitoring the progress of crops. Like one major thing is when wheat grows, so monitoring the different stages of growth, when deciding when to harvest the wheat. That requires manual intervention. It is not easy when you have acres and acres of land. But think that just a drone flying over your fields once and taking a entire snapshot and giving you results in few minutes, as directors have said. And so it will save, and then even pointing out where the weeds are, because manual weed removal can save you a lot of time, can save us a lot of time, and increase productivity. So weeding out the not required plants and weeds and so on. The possibilities are limitless. What is intelligent spraying, where we decide which capture which areas to spray, and then drones are there, which actually capture which areas need to be sprayed, and they simply spray. Compare this to a human monitoring, as directors have said. A farmer first notices that something is wrong with his crops, and then he goes and notifies the higher authority, and then it reaches the scientist. Perhaps this entire process takes a week or two, and in between, perhaps his crop is already destroyed. Compare this, going through, because nowadays even drones and technology are very cheap. So if government deploys this, okay, once every week, it will take an aerial view or so on. It will be, it will revolutionize. So that's why if you see in developed countries, you see the crop yield being so high and so on. These are the things that make difference. It's not that they are genius people from another planet. Okay? These small things, use of technology and coordination is what makes difference. So again, I'm very thrilled to hear Dr. Sir's experience and his team's experience in achieving that. I'm not saying just to flatter him or to you guys, but this first time, very rarely I come across where research is making difference in real life applications. I see people publishing in IEEE transactions and getting this award and that award. But this is very heartening to see, and this is what we hope that this FDP can give you an idea, so that even if you're not experts, but when we go to our respective fields, we at least know that such things can be done. Just as in sorting techniques, we know that merge sort can be applied, even if it may not be knowing merge sort algorithm, but you can already say, "अरे Excel खोलो ना, उसमें sorting होता है बहुत आसानी से." I may not have used Excel at all, but as a manager, as a head, I know this. हम देखे हैं वहाँ पे, वो director बोल रहे थे, and so on. I've seen that researcher doing it. So I congratulate all of you and for organizing this. And again, very happy and heartening to see kind of work that Institute is doing. Thank you very much.
Now I would like to humbly request Director Sir to honor our speaker, Dr. Akshay Deepak Sir, with memento. I would like to request the coordinator of this FDP, Dr. Dilip Kumar Chaube sir, to come up and conclude today's inaugural session.
I would like to thank Professor Arvind Chaube, sir, Director Diplomatic Bhagalpur, Speaker Dr. Akshay Deepak, Department of CSU and IT Patna for their valuable time and delivering their speech. I would also like to thank the participants for listening patiently. Here I am concluding the inaugural session. Now we'll have our tea break, followed from tomorrow. Upcoming session will be conducted from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. till 23rd December. Okay, so we'll meet by 10:45 p.m. for first lecture for the second half of our FDP by Dr. Akshay Deepak sir. And this session will be 2.5 hours. Okay, so firstly we'll have tea break. Thank you.